Hello, hello, beautiful people. It's great to be with you again. Welcome. I've got a new name for this little series. It was coined by a friend of mine, Stephanie Pinella Cooper. Movement Medicine Microdoses. Isn't that awesome? So little sessions to get our breath, our movement, and our spirit all aligned. So today we're going to do a short and sweet little session on balancing the energy in our body and also awakening, getting any stagnant energy moving. So I'd like you to start, as we always do, with getting a good foundation. So if you're seated or you're standing, we want to get the feet nicely settled and feel your feet. Feel your sit bones in the chair if you're in a chair. Drop your tailbone if you're standing. So we want to be aware of our foundation, our connection to our support, the earth element. Now that we've had this beautiful support, let's also rise up through the channel of our spines, rising straight up inside to elongate. So we create a lovely freedom and a beautiful posture. Remember to elongate through the neck as well. Now, take a moment to rest one hand and then the other on your low belly. Thumbs can be around the air level of your navel. Close your eyes if you like. Just take a few calm breaths and feel into your current state. Now, it's very tempting to try to adjust or change this, but let's try to override that judgmental quality. Just feel into your breath as it is, accepting it if you're nice and relaxed, accepting yourself if you're tense or worried, whatever it is, it's all fine. You're just breathing, relaxing with things as they are. And this is also a wonderful opportunity to observe and even notice, diagnose without judging, but just feeling, oh, my chest is a little bit tight today. That's interesting. Or, oh, I feel really, I can expand and I'm feeling everything moving in and out. I'm really feeling good today. Or I'm feeling a little tight or my back hurts. Whatever it is, just really sit with it and allow yourself to accept it and be curious and open. Notice if your breath is smooth or if it's constricted. And again, just notice. And I want you to put a little memory box, make a little memory box and just place this observation in the box. We're going to take a look at it in about 10 minutes or so, see how things are doing. And we want to now arrive once again in the present moment with openness, and we're going to start doing a few little things, and then we'll see if they shifted our energy in any way. I like experimenting. It's a lot of fun. Don't take my word for it. Check it out for yourself. So we can rest our hands and we'll start to open up our breath. Let's inhale and lift the shoulders. Draw in a nice relaxed deep breath and exhale, sigh. Let those shoulders melt down. And again. Lift the shoulders, fill the lungs and rib cage. Exhale. Sigh it out. Let the sigh take as much time as it naturally wants. One more. And now resting the hands again on the navel if you wish. See how your breath is. And we're looking for a mindfulness to the breath, a relaxation, a lovely smooth inhalation, and a relaxed, smooth exhalation. While we maintain our beautiful posture, connection to the sky, the moon, the stars above, and rooted to the earth below. You can continue seated, or if you're standing, continue standing. Let's stand up, those of you who wish to, and move to a place in your space where you can feel your feet once again, grow tall through the spine. Let's even inhale, float the arms up, interlace the fingers. Exhale, let the breath out and stretch nice and tall. Just rock a little bit. You want to really plant your foot and then the other foot and keep reaching up. So you're elongating. One more inhale, then exhale, melt the arms down. Maintain your beautiful height, a soft smile, and we're going to begin some shaking. So let's shake the hands, shake the elbows. You want to get as much relaxation here, just shaking, shaking. And you can let the knees and ankles loosen up. You can let the neck bob. And you can make any sound that you want to make. And if you want, you can make the shaking very delicate. You can make it more vigorous. I had the good fortune of practicing knee deep in a lake in nature the past few days. And I noticed that even gentle shaking created this incredible series of concentric ripples that continued all the way across the lake. So these little movements have a profound effect, and we're interconnected with everything. So shaking, shaking. Take the hands up as you're shaking. Shake up into the sky. Let out sound. If you want, shake down. Let the shaking come to its own natural completion, but maintain that lovely elongation at the same time. Softness in the knees, buoyancy in the body, and now some twisting. You can do a few gentle twists with your feet on the ground. This will give some exercise to your tendons in your lower legs. And then you can free it up a little bit more by lifting the back heel, especially if you've got any cranky knees or lower back, or even if you're in a hot place, this will give you a little natural air conditioning. And now let your head and vision travel freely, breathing in the energy around you, breathing out any stagnant energy within you, and allow the swinging to come to its own natural finish. Take a moment, standing tall, feeling your feet, feeling your breath. Let's rest our hands on our belly again. Tune in with your breathing. Just notice if you feel any new sensations. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Again, there's no judgment. It's just a relaxation, an observation. And now we're going to begin a little bit of tapping and cupping. We begin with the hands just under the collarbones, tapping around the breastbone area and where the ribs meet the breastbone, smiling, seeing yourself boosting your immune system. The thymus gland, which creates white blood cells, is right underneath the breastbone, sitting on top of the heart, saying hello to your heart, tapping. Take one hand and cup it and pat back and forth over the lungs on the opposite side. And then tap into the armpit and side chest wall, curving a little bit so you open up the side body and invite some more breath and space in. Then coming from the armpit, relaxing the elbow down, cupping into the wrist, nice clear sound, clapping the hands. This really clears the energy around. When I was clapping my hands at the lake, the echo went all the way across the lake. So again, these things they extend farther than the outside of our own bodies. The Wei Qi field, the pranic field, whatever you want to call it, Qi, prana, all the same. Beautiful life force energy, air, sky, earth. Give yourself a pat on the back, and then just let your hands, arms swing a little bit. Take a moment before we do the other side. Notice if there's anything new or different on the side that we've cupped and tapped. And then let's come back. Zip up to your proud height, whether you're sitting or standing. Breathe into the contact of your hands. You're waking up, you're clearing the cobwebs, you're hooking up all of the systems to purr and flow together. Cupping the hand, going back and forth across the chest. Waking up the lungs. Coming into the armpit, you can rest your arm over your head, or you can hold the back of your head, opening up the side ribs and inviting the breath into the side of the lungs. Then from the armpit coming down the back of the arm, cupping into the inner wrist. Nice, clear clapping sound. You can tell you're moving the energy when it's really clear. And then cupping. The cupping is a duller sound because it acts as a little suction. It pulls some of the old energy to the surface where it can be released. Coming over the shoulder, give yourself a pat on the back and shake that out and move a little bit. See how that's going for you. Notice if anything, maybe tingling, maybe your temperature's changing or something else or nothing. It's all good. I'm going to slip my glasses off for the next part because we're going into the face. So tapping from the breastbone, I use the hands a little bit flat up and down the front of the throat. Up and down the sides, and then you can split your index finger and middle finger to go in front and behind the ear. And then from the top of the back of the shoulders into the base of the skull and tap up into the base of the skull to create some space and go across. And now tap all over the crown of the head. Keep getting tall. Don't let the tapping shrink you. Keep rising up. It's like rain coming down, tapping, clearing your brain all over the scalp, all over the brain, behind the ears, even over the ears, and in the flaps in front of the ears. Then the forehead. You can be a little bit random with this. Outer temples, outer corners of the eyes, and then very delicately tapping around the eye socket, coming underneath. Coming up the bridge of the nose, out over the eyebrow bones. Let's do that one more time. Smiling, breathing, saying hello to these body parts. And then tapping under the contour of the cheekbone, up and down the sides of the nose. So down the sides of the nose, up under the curve of the cheekbone, then back. And then one hand taps above the upper lip. Relax those beautiful lips. The other hand taps below. Keep relaxing those lips. Yawn a little bit. Tap the chewing muscles. Open your eyes really wide. And then relax. Just shake it out. Shake it out. Shake it out. If you took your glasses off, this is a good time to put them back on. And now cupping the chest. Make some sound here to free your lungs. If you like. And then coming into the lower ribs, you've got your liver on the right side and gallbladder, your stomach and spleen on the left. Tap with the inner fists around the back. Come down to the waistline. Tap around the sides of the waist, gently over the navel. Come down into the lower belly area. You might want to get softer here. And then tap around the sides, and this is through the sacrum. You can even use the loose fists a little bit. And we're going to come around to the front, separate the feet a little bit so you can cup the groin area and press the groins forward a bit. Come down into the pelvic floor, inner thighs. Cup your way down the inner channels of the legs, only going as far as is comfortable. And then you can use your visualization to fill in the rest. For example, this is comfortable, and you just keep doing the hands and visualizing you go all the way down to the ankles and heels, behind the ankles, along the inner arch, over the tops of the toes and the midfoot, around the outsides, come up behind the ankles, come up the outsides of the legs. And when you get to the bum again, and then speed that up, give yourself a little shimmy. I'll turn this way. It's just very simple. Keep it loose, stay suspended, and shake it out. Shake it, shake it, shake it. And then come up inner fist to the kidneys, and we'll give the kidneys some sound too. And then when you're finished, just massage those kidneys up and down with your palms or with your backs of your hands like I'm doing. Plant your feet, get that earth energy. Place your palms over your kidneys or low waist, back of waist. Rise tall through the crown of the head. Stay relaxed. And now direct your breath into your palms. So you're expanding and filling the back area. Breathing slowly, smoothly. And start to notice, how's your breath? Do you feel anything in your body that's different? Are you still nice and rooted and nice and tall? And then let's slide the hands around and cup some energy in front of the low belly and bend the knees. And we're soothing things down now. Inhale, let the energy between the hands expand. Let the legs straighten a bit. Exhale, let the knees bend. Let the energy draw the hands together. Inhale, let the energy spread so the hands open up and the legs straighten. Exhale. And one more time, you can bring the fingertips to shoulder height if you like. Inhale, stretch out, you're at your full height. And exhale, turn the palms up, elbows down, knees bend. Inhale, stretch the legs, reach to the sky. Breathe in the sky, bring your palms together. And as you exhale, bring the hands down to rest in front of the heart. Shift your weight onto one leg, step the other foot in. Feel your suspension from above, your support from below. Smile, notice your breath. And then gently turn the fingertips down to face the earth, acknowledge the earth, and fold your hands over your low belly. Eyes open or closed, swaying bamboo. We're tall, we're supple, we have the support of the earth, we have the inspiration and suspension of the sky, we have our smile, we have our breath, and any gentle breezes move us gently without us losing our roots or our stability. And gently let any movement become smaller and smaller until you naturally come to a stillness that is not without movement, but it's supple and balanced. Feel your breath and take a moment to see how you're feeling now. Don't rush. Just notice, what's your breath like? What's your mental, emotional state feel like? Are you more relaxed? Do you feel more integrated? Do you feel worse than you did when you started? All are possible. Don't discount anything. Just really notice what truly is for you right now. And then take out that little memory that we saved from our first check-in before this little microdose of movement medicine and see if there's been a shift. And if you felt a shift and you feel like taking your fingers to the keyboard, I'd be delighted to get a word or read what your responses are. I always love hearing from you. And if you're feeling more relaxed and calm and peaceful, imagine that feeling growing inside you, infusing every cell so that you can take this state with you wherever you go next after this little practice. And I thank you for your beautiful presence and your kind energy. It's lovely to practice with you. And I'll see you next time. Many blessings from Movement Medicine Microdoses. See you.